Adler Farms, in case you're new here. And if you are new here, welcome, thank you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you're new here or even if you're not, so you don't miss out on anything, because we're hilarious. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're like YouTube's favorite puppy. You're like YouTube's favorite puppy, at least our YouTube. Yep. But you'd be everybody's if they all knew about you. Sure would. Protect everybody. All right, let's feed your friends. I always try to feed the loudest animals first. It's getting kind of hard to tell who's the loudest. See what I mean? Oh, I blew a tire. What's up, big boy? What's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? You want some food, dude? You want some food? Let's get some food. Food's in the bowl, look. Hang on. Ready? Ready? Here, watch Watch out. Go eat. Go eat. It's all right. So yeah, Smokey gets an egg a day. I don't ever let her have the shell or the whole egg, but she knows what they are, so that's okay. We got a little bit of maintenance to do in here today, and as you know, in our last video, we built a coop. I do this every now and then on these Premier feeders, especially after it rains, because if it gets any moisture in here, it just gets rock hard like feed would anywhere. Or I should say it's damp and disgusting, and then once it dries, it's rock hard. Even with the missing sight glass and all that rain we had in it the last couple days, it did not get wet in there, so that's good. Those guys, if you're new here, my farm backs up against mom and dad. And these drivers for these companies, the delivery companies, always have the hardest time backing out of their driveway. So they try and make like a 3-point turn in the driveway. It's always pretty interesting. So it wasn't too bad. He's not that big of a truck though. So he did all right. I'm sure he didn't want me over there watching. Mom and dad have made the driveway plenty wide enough, but you know, you don't have to, I don't think you have to have a CDL for a small package truck like that. I think what he delivered was for me, or should I say for one of the animals. Oh yeah, I can see it. Let's go look. Yep, I know what that is. I can't spin it around though, because then you guys will know. But any guesses real quick? Comment down below, don't cheat. Whew. And by the way, before we start this little project from the package we just got delivered, somebody commented down below, and I sincerely appreciate it. What you said was, and I can't remember which video it was on, but somebody said, hey, if your pigs need worms, you can always give them pumpkins. And I didn't know that, but it makes sense, because when we posted our video about getting Smokey, she had worms, she had fleas, and you guys let us hear about it. But it's water under the bridge. You guys know we bathed her right after. We actually made a whole video about it, but I wasn't going to post a video of just a dog getting a bath. But anyway, pumpkins do work for worming. And they also work for, because in that new puppy video, somebody said, hey, if she's backed up, you know, can't make the do-do move, having trouble with the old code browns, give her pumpkin. And it worked like a charm. Now, she doesn't need any of this, but I had a can in the back of my truck because I bought 2 at a time, and she did not need this entire can, by the way. This is almost 30, this is 1.5 pounds. No, it's almost 2 pounds. But she did not need this whole thing. Like a quarter of it got things flowing south quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I just wanted to share that tip, but I appreciate you guys. I always appreciate the comments down below. even the weird ones. Psst. So I ordered something for our favorite farm animal. Definitely y'all's favorite farm animal, with the exception of Grandpa. Some of y'all are very adamant that Grandpa's hilarious. I don't see it. But no, just kidding. Love you, Dad. But check this out. They're getting closer to finding the nesting boxes. That's our olive egger. And by the way, all of our birds come from Meyer Hatchery. We love Meyer Hatchery. I know there's other hatcheries. You know, I have a small business. There's other small businesses that do what I do. But I love Meyer Hatchery. Okay? Everybody's got their own. Sassy. Named appropriately. Sassy do what Sassy wants. Always has. She's the one that when it's 12 degrees outside and freezing rain. Hey, you too. When it's 12 degrees outside and freezing rain, Sassy will be sleeping outside. Back to the project at hand. Well, back up. I didn't step on her. Calm down. She just wants a beef. She wants a drumstick. I know there's drumsticks and turkeys, okay? But back to task at hand. I got Smokey. A pretty sweet little setup here. Do not chew on the DeWalt. No. No chewo. I think she speaks Spanish because she don't listen. So we're working on it. No chewo on DeWalto. No bueno. See? Dude, I can't set up the camera with, oh, okay, hang on, time out, we're gonna wreck stuff. Come here. So check this out. So, she's already, come here, hey. Leave the camera, oh no. Whew, lo siento. You guys all right? I told you I'm gonna learn Spanish. I've been doing my Duolingo. Is that better? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Yeah. So, yes, it's only a 25 pounder. They make bigger ones. But the thing I noticed, this is a 65 or a 70, this chicken feeder. And I can pick it up, but ain't nobody else gonna pick it up. Okay, and that's, you know what I mean, like it's stinking heavy when you fill it full of food. So if you ever have to move it and it's full of food, you're not gonna, or at least it's not gonna be easy. Plus, if it does get water in it, it ruins everything in there, everything. So you lose a whole bag of food, and that's 10 bucks. Well, if you live somewhere where it's rainy, you either got to build a roof over it or be okay with losing $10 worth of food every now and then. So that's why I only got a 25 pounder here. Even though she's over 25 pounds easily. I've not weighed her yet. Hang on, come here. Come here. Let's see. Oh goodness. It's an awkward carry. Hi. Let's get in there. There we go. Like a little bear. Keeping me warm. So anyway, she is definitely more than 25 pounds because Adler's 30. She is heavier than Adler. But it's not like she's gonna eat 25 pounds of food. But what we're running into is she is getting hungrier than the food we have out here that we've measured off. And I don't want her getting so hungry she starts eating birds, because I do believe she will. So Anyway, let's get you set up here, Pooch. Is that all right? Is that all right? You sit up? You set up? Don't tell my mom and dad I do the same thing they do. I know I just mentioned this bird feeder, but I will probably put it over there with beef underneath the covered area to encourage the chickens to go in there. All right, let's do work. All right, you want to see something cool? You help me open it? Help me. Help me. Oh, that's pretty. Get the box. Get it. Good Lord. Hey, can you reach this yet? Can you reach that? All right, hang on. I can't see my mark, dude. Poured the old food in first, then I'll dump a fresh bag on top of that. Look at all that. You made a steamer right over there. It smells really bad. Real bad. So what's going to keep the chickens and the turkeys from eating out of that? I have absolutely no idea. I'm sure she will to an extent, but right now she protects her food in her bowl, but I don't know if she's going to protect that if she's not eating it. She may not understand that it's a constant flow. I'd put it up higher, but she's not quite tall enough yet, nor does she even know it exists. So we'll keep an eye on it though. But all right, more chores. So ideally, I think I'm zoomed way out here, so I apologize. Ideally, you want a spacer right here to screw into so it holds your feeder off the wall. But now that I've learned how robust it is, with the exception of that sight glass, which I'm gonna fix it. I'll probably put duct tape on it, but I'm gonna tag that video for this feeder right here. It was one of the first reviews I ever did. I worked with Premier on it, and I got a significant discount on this feeder to review it. So the reason I don't just slap duct tape on there is because I want to reach out to Joe at Premier and just make sure he's aware that that could happen. So no biggie. It's actually raining and sprinkling outside right now, but no weather. It's a metal roof, so that didn't really sound like metal, but it is. Yeah, now it's protected, all that good stuff. But I got one more thing I'm going to do. I've noticed, just being out here today, this is why it's really important for somebody who doesn't live at their farm 24/7. I've noticed the birds feel a little bit of pressure from Smokey. Not like I'm gonna eat you, but like she's corralling them and she's herding them and she's keeping them away from the fence, because I think the ones that we have lost probably took a nap or went to sleep next to the fence, and then they get pulled through by raccoons. So she doesn't let them rest against the fence. So what I've noticed is, even when they just try and go in and out of the coop, she doesn't like that they're in there because she can't save them. She doesn't know what's in there. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a guard, even though it's not what Smokey probably wants. I'm gonna put like a guard around of this cattle panel. I'm gonna put some of this around the entrance to the chicken coop door, so that way they can go in and out of there without, you know, feeling herded, H-E-R-D, herded. So, yeah. Okay, so much better, much better. The issue is, as small as this pen is right now, and it's going to get bigger, trust me, there's just a lot of pressure. There's a lot of birds, big old dog, puppy at that, and this gives them a chance to move around. It allows them to go in and get water. Beef has also gained about 12 feet off the wall, and even though it is getting very, very close to Thanksgiving, I'm also well aware that he he could have a heart attack. He's kind of like, he's a meat bird. Think of him like a chicken that's a meat bird. He could have a heart attack. He could also break a leg. It's actually good that he's kind of confined and he can't take off. She just wonders who I'm talking to. It's good that he's confined and he can't just take off running, because he'll pull a drumstick. How about that? And then I have to process him and harvest him quicker than I'm ready for. It is raining. I don't know if you guys can hear it or tell, but it is raining. But I'm gonna set this camera up on top of this doghouse, throw some food and some scratch in there, and see if I can get the chickens to go in. Well, the camera wasn't recording, which is really stinks. But basically I herded all these birds into this pen. I kind of shoot them over here and let them jump through this on their own. And now they know where it's at. Yes, this is an area where there's a lot of pressure, and I know you guys keep saying, don't throw your food on the ground, don't throw your food on the ground. Well, they eat out of the big feeder. Okay, this is just scratch. Now, yes, I throw food on the ground occasionally, but okay, that's scratch, that's foraging. You don't get a chicken from Meyer Hatchery that's a natural forager and then feed it with a spoon every day, okay? They've got to learn to eat and forage, and that's what makes good food, okay? Think about the people who feed their chickens 100% grass-fed. Now, yes, you got to have good pasture, which this is not, but think about that. They're not cutting their lawns and shaving the trimmings and putting them in a bowl. That's not how it works, okay? If you want to feed your chickens in a bowl or in a tray, I think that's awesome. But everybody throws feed to chickens on the ground, okay? Just, what, 40, 50, let's be fair and say 60 years ago, you didn't run to Tractor Supply and buy these fancy nipple waterers and things like that, okay? It was just a metal trough or tray on the ground. And if you don't think birds were hopping up and pooping in there, you're kidding yourself. Ow! Stink. Okay. Somebody's done with me ranting. But this is what I wanted. And I still don't have somebody asked, I can't remember who it was, but I still don't have a way to get the eggs out of the coop. But there's no eggs in those nesting boxes yet. I want them to lay, and then I'm gonna... Told you, he's a beef hole. Bad beef. It's raining, I'm tired. I'm slow, I'm old. But, whew, I'm glad, I'm happy with this setup. Now they can go inside that ramp and get in the coop without feeling pressure. They can actually come in and out of it without Smokey sticking her head in there and trying to figure out who's doing what. So she's a good dog, but she's pressing him. All right. Well, I know you guys love Grandma and Grandpa and Case and seeing them more in the videos, and they will be, but mom and dad have day jobs. Case is at school, and Adler clearly is. It's not safe for him to be out here. It's 34 degrees and raining. It's just me and Smokey. Okay. Look for the rest of the family and videos to come, of course. But we sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate the comments, the banter, the tips, all of it. You guys are awesome. But all right, come here. Come here, we gotta do this. We gotta teach you how to do this. Okay. You're gonna be part of the farm. Ready? Y'all be good. God bless. Don't work too hard. Deuces. Deuces.